Namaste guys, ChristianRLong, Life Enhancement Consulting, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Friday morning here in Denver, Colorado. It is 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time, and we are jumping on for our daily dose of growth. Challenge is designed to grow your soul and help you become a better person. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Morning, Chrissy. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. High five for you. It's interesting, your name came up before you came up as a watching person. Jessica, namaste, you changed your profile picture. Very nice. Oops, sorry guys. Hitting the wrong buttons here. Tina, namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, as a quick review, for those of you who've been logging on, thanks, Jessica. For those of you who've been logging on, we do these challenges every single day, except for yesterday. We've been doing them every single day for 51 days. Today's challenge number 52. And the challenges are assigned in the morning, right now, 8 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. And then at 6 o'clock p.m., we do the challenge review of, hey, how was your experience doing the challenge? What did you learn about yourself? And how can you apply that new learning into moving your life forward in that particular area? It could be mental growth, it could be emotional growth, relationship growth, financial growth, spiritual growth. Obviously, it's a big proponent or a big component of what we do is spiritual growth. Andrew, namaste. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? So I was thinking about something came to my mind yesterday, actually 2 days ago, to what to do for today's challenge, and then I switched it up a little bit because the other challenge is a little bit too abstract, right? And so, Lori, namaste. The challenges that we do every single day, part of this Facebook Live, are practical challenges, things that we do to improve our lives day to day to day to day. And it has to be understandable. It has to be something that's abstract and making it concrete, going from the very subtle, very refined to the dense and gross so we can deal with it. So the original challenge I have is a little bit too abstract, so I have to think about how to step that down a little bit more, make it concrete, make it practical in our day-to-day lives. So for today's challenge is a great challenge, and actually when I started my business in Denver 8 years ago, some of you who have may received an email from me, at the end of the email it says, to your perfect day, which is in relationship to my first blog, my first website, and the first things I started writing about was how does one create a perfect day and what does a perfect day look like? Because obviously my perfect day would look different than, say, your perfect day, than your children's perfect day, than your parents' perfect day, than your coworker's perfect day. Everyone's definition of a perfect day is completely different, right? So for today's challenge, if you whip out your challenge notebook where it says all my challenges, right, that we've been doing over the past 52 days, I want you to list out today's challenge. And today's challenge is to design your perfect day. Now, there's a couple parameters to it, relatively easy, is I want you to design your perfect day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, and what would not only your external world look like, but more importantly, what would your internal world look like? Adrian, namaste. Does that make sense? What would your internal world look like? So you wake up in the morning, and let's say you wake up in another country. You wake up not enough. This would be relative to today's time period, right? So you're not waking up in the 1800s or waking up in 2500. You would be waking up at this time in history, but where would you be? What kind of environment would you be in? So it's the external, right? So you're uncovering the external of what would your perfect day look like, and then what would your day look like as you're living out that perfect day, right? So there's that one thing. The other thing is, what would your thoughts and feelings be throughout that perfect day? What would your thoughts and your feelings be throughout that perfect day? Rosalind, namaste. Make sense? Then I want you to ask yourself the question, what are the 3 blockages preventing you from materializing that perfect day? So your perfect day, from start to finish, you wake up, where are you? How do you spend your entire day, right? And it could be, I'm waking up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That's fine. And then I'm working till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because I'm inspired around that time, right? So you design your perfect day as much as you can possibly fill in within the 15-minute time period, right? So we set our timers for 15 minutes, and you say 15 minutes, this is my perfect day, and you design it from as much detail as you possibly can put in. But more importantly, on the external, I want you to focus on the internal. What are your internal thoughts, internal feelings as you're experiencing your perfect day? Okay? So that's our challenge, and that's what I built. Adriana says, very good challenge. We're trying, Adriana. We're trying. But again, this was inspired by my first blog post on my website. I think it was my first or my second blog post on my website 8 years ago. 8 years ago. About 8 years ago. A little less than 8 years. Of your perfect day. That's why in my email it says, to your perfect day. That's where that comes from. Because I was always asking myself, I'm a big proponent of flow states, and I could write a miniature book on flow states. What a flow state is, how to get into flow state, how to maintain flow states. And it's one of the most beautiful experiences that we can experience while being in a physical body, is being in a flow state. And I wrote many articles on my blog about flow state. And I've experienced them. I've trained other people to get into them. It's very profound, but it requires some effort on the other person's part. So I thought to myself, a perfect day would create a nice framework for somebody to get into flow throughout the day, because ultimately that's what we're seeking. Marcel Ottman, namaste. Ultimately, that's what we're seeking, is a flow state. From the moment we wake up to the moment we go to bed, we want to be in flow. We want to be in flow. And it's super important. The reason we have difficulties and problems and challenges is because we are out of flow. We are out of alignment. Right? We're out of flow. We're out of alignment. Which is actually interesting, because I remember asking one of my mentors many years ago, and I was explaining to him about flow state. Even this is over a decade ago that I was well versed in how to get into flow for myself and how to get in flow for other people. And he was saying that, you know what that is? You know what being in flow is? I said, no. He says, it's a stronger connection to your higher soul. I was like, it's a stronger connection to your higher soul, because that was an angle that I never considered before. So when we are in flow, when we are in alignment, we have a tremendous amount of energy coming down from our higher soul into our day-to-day lives. Yeah, Adriana said it, flow from the higher soul. So I think maybe that's a big reason as to why many people don't experience flow in their day-to-day lives, is because they are not connected to their higher soul. So that's why with today's challenge number 52, is designing your perfect day, the external, but more importantly, the internal. What are you going to be thinking, and what are you going to be feeling during your flow activities, during your perfect day? Okay? Super easy. So for those of you who are interested in doing a meditation with us, we're going to be starting at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time today. Mind meld, Adriana. So for those of you would like to experience that meditation with us, we're going to be doing that at 8:30 a.m. Mountain Time today. So in the next 20 minutes, I'll have the link above this video. Also, we'll have a link below this video, and we'd love to have you. It'll be a different Twin Hearts meditation than we've done in the past. And I'll explain a little bit why that is during the meditation. But I look forward to seeing each and every one of you there. And feel free to share the post on the meditation to bring in more people. So I look forward to serving you guys there. For those of you who need healing, feel free to reach out to me at ChristianRLong.com. And I look forward to serving you there. And that's it. So enjoy today's challenge, and I look forward to seeing you later on today. This is Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant. Wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and a beautiful life. Atma, namaste. Bye-bye.